Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, Peter Ray's Adventures. Welcome back to the latest live stream. Live stream 309. We've got a couple of topics tonight. Anything else you want to talk about? Are eBay fees decent or a joke? Plus, meetups. Talking about Eastbourne, Birmingham, and the Manchester meetup. So give me 1 second to sort out. Got to get that 2023. There we go. Perfect. I'll have a look at that in a sec. So if you're in, say hello. We've got Minty Darlings popped in, welcome. And Mandy's always flipping. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna get the eBay fees up. There we go. Is that the one with the buff toys? I'm trying to think which one that I found before. eBay shop fee. There we go. So, all is well. Happy WW, thanks for popping in. And Jimmy Riddle, thanks for popping in. Sorry I missed your live last night. Hope it went well, Jimmy. Let us know if your live went well, because Jimmy does a live on a Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and he sings, does some comedy, has some puppets, and just a legendary stuff. And lots of people pop in and contribute lots to his live streams. Trying to think where I was. I'll find it at some point with eBay fees. There we go. Hi, Lee. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Right, we're all good with quality of sound. Right, so eBay fees, and also we've got meetups, and also talk a bit about Birmingham, Manchester meetup, and also Eastbourne. So we'll get that done in a sec. Hi. Thanks for popping in, Chop Chop. And John's popped in. Brilliant. I built the moon, thanks for popping in. I'm just trying to find out where I found the eBay shop for changes to fees. I'm trying to have a look for that. Well, I found the shop. No, not that one. It wasn't that one. 2023, because I did find it. I'll sort out in a sec. It wasn't that one. Oh, blimey. 1 second. Let's have a look. Should have done it beforehand. I'll talk about it because I saw it the other day. 2 minutes read. Oh, I'll have a look. There's one down there. Anyway, I'll have to pick this one up for now, but it's gone up anyway. The shop fees for eBay. Let's have a look on there. So basically, what I noticed, there's the shop fees have gone up eBay. I think it was like £82 something. On a featured like the medium store, and that £92 something, I think. Now they've upped it, and you've got bits and pieces where it's like, for God's sake, you know what I mean? And they basically, with the shop fees, they've doubled the amount of subscription current 7-day auctions. I never really use auctions, to be honest. Let us know in the side chat or the comments below. Do you use auctions? Because I don't. But before we get into all that, my name is Peter, part-time eBay reseller and all-round legend. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, message me on there if you want. Ko-Fi page, buy me coffee, and an eBay store. And I do have my eBay store on the top. If you can see that via the YouTube, click the link and you can go to my eBay store, and it's in the description below. eBay store. Not been too bad today, eBay, to be honest. Have a look in the chat. Paul. Ian, thanks for popping in. Ian, Daniel's popped in. Welcome. He made. Oh no, I did, Mandy. I did. Are you talking about the reseller watcher or the watcher? Because there's both. Reseller watcher got deleted because of all the things about one of our other resellers. Hi Pete, thanks for popping in. But I did make it. He used Damien's footage and for the meetup in January, and I was on there also. And my name flashed up across. Watcher. WO2. Yeah, the watcher is the only one. I can't remember. Yeah, there's the one called the watcher, and then obviously the other one, which was the reseller one. I've been watching you. The watcher right there. If you want to know, it ain't me. It's not gonna be me. Oh, the watcher. The reseller watcher got deleted last night or night before, but I did make it on the other one. But he's gone. He's now gone. So, Daniel says, picked up a load of USA to UK travel adapter plugs from B&M, 10p each. Brought 30, going to sell for a few quid each. Sounds good. I make your money on that. I sold a load of Chelsea FC magazines today. Some guy messaged me, the usual, to ask about more, like, because I put in there that it's got where, and he wanted to know where the where was, like on the books. So that program. So I said that on the corners, basically around the corners and the top and bottom sides corners and that. So it's fine. I sent him an offer of 25% off, £25 because it was originally up for £30. So they sold, and I sold a Liverpool top. No, it's only 125 year, just a random T-shirt. Yesterday. What else did I sell? Oh, a flower and denim shirt. That's going to USA. Ricky Singh, wherever it is. Random. I think I could show on here. I won't get up on the thing. Randomly. Have a look on there. Got any questions? Pop them in the side chat and I'll answer them as soon as I can. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's been closed down. Yeah, it basically got round to all the other people he was BSing. You know what I mean? And I got him closed down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I kind of gather who closed him down. It was a flower and denim. Ricky Singh slim fit short sleeve shirt going to Florida, near Fort Lauderdale in Florida. One of those. You'll be able to see that. It's in white background and all. Come on. Yeah, denim and flower, Ricky Singh. So they paid something like £23 extra to get it to near Fort Lauderdale. A person with a big pool. But I don't really do clothing that often. But I've had two that sold this week already. Oh yeah, I'm always famous legend. The watcher looks like another man hiding behind a woman's image. I wish the squabbling boys would leave women. Well, I'm not going to get into it, to be honest. I kind of gather who the reseller watcher was, and the watcher sees enough to know who it is. I'm not going to say. It definitely ain't me. No, nothing like that. But I'm not going to say. I'm not going to even get into that. I do very rarely auctions. Got a job lot of 40-mile phones on auction, and you basically very rarely do auctions. Yeah, I don't know why they've put auctions on there, to be honest. A couple of weeks, Power Rangers stuff will shoot up because Netflix reunion. Well, of course it will, 100%. Yeah, that's been in the pipeline for a long time. Shame Amy Jo Johnson didn't want to be a part of it, and obviously, the Green Ranger and White Ranger died previously. I forget his name, but I'm trying to think of everything else. But yeah, of course it will, 100%. But basically, I don't really see it around the Carboots. I see like, well, I kind of ish, and I always want X amount of money because I always know what it's worth. Just random, 100%. If you squash them, Mandy, it'll come down a fucking size. Don't you worry. Let me have a gander at the, see if I can see the changes. So, it wasn't that one. I did see one with a whole lot on it. Shop feed, yeah, because shop feed, I did see the whole lot. No, I don't want to turn it on now. If you got any questions, put them in the side chat. It's just the same old. Basically, your 7-day auction style listings are going up by half. So, like, basic 50, you get 100 now from April, and then 300 featured, 600, and then obviously anchor 500 to 1,000. Oh, here we go. They've got it. Yeah, they've got it in there. Neat. Let's go through it this way. Present, share screen, window. And I want the entire screen. Audio. Hi, Ma. Hi, Ma. Let's have a look. Fees. Right. The topic. eBay fees decent or they a joke? Let us know in the side chat or after the video's finished in the comments below, because it is what it is. Because I always feel like, basically, if you see here, with a basic shop, you get 250 listings free with a basic, and then you pay like between 10 and 50. I'm not sure it's 10 or 15p per listing. I kind of worked it out roughly the amount of listings I've got, because I was thinking of dropping it down to a basic store. Well, I had help, one of the chats I'm in, from Damien, because I couldn't really work it out, to be honest. Just find it where it was. No, wrong chat. There we go. Because I was thinking of dropping it down because it went up to £92. Yeah, 77. Then you've got the add-on fees, £92 something or whatever it was. Yeah, we're working out. I got 500. Well, I did have 581 listings, right? Minus 250, which is 331. 331 times what was said 12p a listing. It's £37.92. Roughly on top of the £27, which is like be 32 with the tax and all the rest of that on it. So stores 32.40. So you're adding the 32.40 to the 37.92 for me, which is £70.32. But if I get more listings, it'll cost more per listing, over £250. That's why if you want to have a basic shop, you want to go down listings under 250, because 12p apparently for each new listing. It was 10p. I think it's 12 now. Thank you, Damien. Appreciate that, mate. If you're in the chat. And now it's like £92.40 or whatever it is. It's gone up. So you basically need to sort out like if it's worth it for you, because I think if I remember rightly, you used to be able to have like 550, 500, 550 listings, and you'll be all right. Like with the fee it was before, but now I think, as we'll discuss on the chats, Facebook chats, you have to try and have about 700 odd listings to make it worthwhile. If you're depending on what you're selling, because a lot of the sellers sell quite a lot of high quality items, like if they're selling like mirrors or big teapots or bedding or wallpaper, you know what I mean? That sort of antique type stuff. But most of us sell toys, games, books, DVDs, all that. It can be quite difficult. Let us know in the comments below after the video's finished, and in the side chat now, if you're thinking of changing your shop package because of the fees, or what shop package are you on right now? So that's quite a lot because I'd never go on Anchor. Don't need to, but people do if they've got like people working for them. 400, Jesus, that's plus the extras with the fees and all that. You still get your. Oh no, you don't, because featured in an Anchor, you don't get your listing upgrade credit, which is a piss take, really, because it was quite nice. I used to get a fair amount of that per month. Then obviously these are the ones you can have a look at. I'll put it in the side chat actually. There we go. Right, eBay fees. I'll put it in the comments below and description below as well after the video. But you can see that on the link here. Your fees. It changes to all the fees here for the different categories you sell in. So basically, all you got to know is you got more auctions by they've upped it to like 50 more for basic, 300 for featured, and Anchor you get another 500. I don't know if you really order auctions that often. And then obviously your fees have gone up, and obviously with the taxes, you're paying a lot more, like 32.40 for the basic, 92.40 or something roughly for the featured, and Anchor's like a lot. And then obviously you don't get your featured shop package listing upgrade credit, and all these ones that they charge you more for. So is it actually physically worth having an eBay or selling elsewhere? I'm still having eBay, don't get me wrong, that's what I do, and sell elsewhere as well. And the fact is, you've got to include that in your monthly. If you're not making it, then what's the point? So, and then obviously if you're below standard, they'll charge you some of it. And then if you do some bits and pieces, refunds and all that sort of bollocks. And all that. And yeah. So that's that. Let's have a look in the chat. We could talk about Viv for a bit. Well, I've always had a look into clothing. Brand names for me, other than like, for example, like the usual football t-shirts, football shirts, Levi jeans, Adidas, Nike, Vans, and a few others, Denim and Flower, and golfing gear. When I went to the Eastbourne Meetup last year, 90%, well, 100% of those sellers who went, because a couple of their husbands went, whipped in the fucking going, which they're all in clothing. And I'll talk about brands. I'm like, I ain't got the foggiest about these brands. Guess what I sell? Monopolies. Guess what I sell? Football cards. Well, I do a bit of clothing here and there. Don't get me wrong. I've got clothing to list. And I sell it. And yeah, it does me. I do the usuals. And I will need to get around to more clothing. I can see lots of clothing here. I won't get it out, but yeah, here and there I do clothing. Hi, Kathy, thanks for popping in. I'm just thinking of promoting 100% across the board. And they will take all proceeds soon anyway. Well, very true. Yeah, that's nothing about eBay. When you promote, what do you promote as? Like when you promote your listings, do you promote or do you not? Because you can't be bothered giving eBay any more money. For me, it varies. I tried all sorts. Used to do 2% from £6 to $19.99, and then 4% anything over £20. But now I do 4% anything from £6 to $19.99, and then I promote 6% over £20. Okay, it doesn't ring too many bells, really, but it sort of works out roughly. Hi, Richard, thanks for popping in. Hi, Donut, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Talking about the new eBay fees. I have put a link in the side chat, and I'll put a link in the description and comments below after the live is finished. You can check the new eBay fees, UK seller fees. I know there's a lot talk about US as well. Did see a few US sellers, not all the big ones, some of the littler ones that I have when I was checking out the feeds, coming to some US ones, and they are the same pretty much across the board. A few little changes, of course. Right, let's go down the chat. But all in all, personally, you do get a good deal with eBay in a way to their fees and listing on their site, but they do take the biscuit in other ways. And I haven't even gone into the private seller one because that just winds me up. If you're buying items from charity shops, Carboots, to resell online, it needs to be a business, but that's part of it anyway. So let's keep chatting about the change to eBay fees, and do you think it's a good idea, and what store have you got? Have you got a basic store, a featured on Anchor store? Let us know in the side chat. And obviously, how many listings have you got? Comparing, you probably need a few more listings, which you will do, especially on featured, from over 500 to about 700 to make it worthwhile. Depends on what you sell. If you're selling like, I don't know, not auction, antique style stuff, or you're selling like bed sheets or curtains for 300 quid, you know what I mean? What I sell, like for example, beer steins worth like 20 quid. Board games, toys and stuff. You know what I mean? Cameras, shoes, all the usuals. Want a drink? Want a drink, folks? On my eBay store. Anyway, that's besides the point. But I still think it's worth it. But you never know. And also, currently at 99%. Well, yeah, give me 99% if you like. Times whatever it is. Right, okay. Got any questions? Put them in the side chat. The next part of this, talk about the eBay feeds briefly, and didn't want to go too much into detail because that's what I'm not a numbers man. If you want a numbers man, go up to like sales unexpected. He's always numbers, but I like to touch on it a bit, which does annoy me. But they've done it because I forgot all about it. I was chatting to people in the Facebook chat, and I was like a while ago, and I forgot, and I realised, oh shit, it's gone up, isn't it? Time to check all the fees. Right. Next thing, fingers crossed. Keep it all crossed, folks. Touch wood. And wood behind me. That the Carboot is on. Right, that's on. Hopefully this weekend, because it's the bank holiday for the bank holiday weekend. So it's the Sunday and Monday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and all that, it's going to be on. And I know, especially my local, and yours will probably be the same. It'll be rammed because I haven't been to a car boot in 6.5 months because I didn't get down to sorry, I'm just reading the message there. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Monkey 50, I didn't see that. So basically, I didn't get to go to the winter one. They reopened in a local car park after many years. Normally they'll have it until October, November, but it ended in September. And 6.5 months. So I'm like really want to get into it for the like literally car boots, because like if you don't know, if you haven't been to that many car boots, like when you haven't been to one for ages, you get out of a habit and the rhythm. Not just about getting up early, but it's about like getting there, being in the mood for the car boot, making sure you can. Right, I'm gonna barter, get all the bargains. Gonna make sure I get good deals. Gonna elbow people out of the way, get out of the way. That's what I do. Elbow the vultures out of the way. Get out. It's my stuff. You can get out. But what I was like thinking, like, yes, I'll be picking up like the usual stuff, DVDs, games, toys, all that stuff. But I have a lot of stuff in here, and I've put on my phone under pictures the screenshots of varying items that I know that I'm hoping to find this year. not just the bolos, but other things I know I could sell way over £20, £30 plus, because I'm trying to buy. What I'm trying to do this season, right, is I'm trying to get less of the fails from when I go wherever I go sourcing. I don't want to bring home half. Well, I don't want to bring home fails basically. I don't want to bring home a board game with pieces missing, like all the pieces missing. You know what I mean, or some of the pieces, because it's 6:30 in the morning and you're rushing around like a tit in a trance. And you pay £2 for a board game, like say for example a Monopoly or Tetopoly, and after pieces are missing, you can't check at that time in the morning. So I'm gonna try and get less of the fails and more of the quality. But I know this weekend will be absolutely rammed there, literally from the car boot. As long as it's on, touch wood, it will be. It's like, come on, literally, I've got to get into it. But I know who's going to be there roughly. So yeah, and yeah, it is difficult when you haven't been to car boot for many months, and you're basically trying to work it round. You know what I mean? Work it all round, and as I say, I've got a lot of ideas on items, not just the bolos and the usual stuff, but stuff I really want to pick up this year. But if I find them, I'm gonna wow. And that. No, it's all either up here or on my phone with notes and on the screenshots of ones I've save up. So I can actually go. Oh, but that's it. That's what I was looking at before, and yeah, it is difficult, but it would be nice to get back out there, fresh air, see some of the people you don't really see at all much, only at Carboots, and see other regulars there, chat to people, and go around the car boot. And I might even meet subscribers. If you see me at a car boot, charity shops, or basically anywhere, and you recognise me, do come up and say hello. I don't bite. I may be in the zone, but just say hello. All right, and like your name and how, like, basically, like, just come up and say hello, because it's always nice to meet subscribers and like how you found my channel, because I'm always interested how you found my channel and subscribers and why you subscribed and that. But yes, I do come up to meet me and say hello, and don't be afraid, because I don't bite, folks. Oh yeah, but it'll be good to get back to a car boot. And I did find another one. I won't say much else, but I was basically looking on, as I said before, Yap next door, for jumble sales, because not many coming up now. And I was looking for them. Oh, okay, another car boot. I know where it is. Wicked. And I had to have a look and see what's what. Opening soon, so I'll give it a month and I may go down here and then it goes hard standing. So it's like, wow, okay, cool, sounds good. But it is loads opening this weekend, hopefully. And yeah, I just probably go to the one and try and what I say, get back into it, because it's very difficult to get back into going around the boot sale and like picking up items, because I find for the first few car boots, it's like you're walking around going, oh, okay, and you're not into it. You just like gloss over things. That's what I don't want to do myself. Try and gloss over items. It may happen, whereas I can't, like, I've only got a certain amount of money on me, and I can't afford to buy that item if it's like wherever man it is, and I know it's worth X amount. Fair enough, but it's trying to get like look at items, because a lot of us resellers who film on GoPros and stuff, I always see in comments and say, "Oh, you missed so and so at 11:41 in video. You missed this skateboard. You missed this PSP. You missed this, missed that." I think, "Oh, I didn't see it." But I always see stuff. I think, shit, I should have picked it up. Like when I'm editing the Carboots videos. So I'm trying to get less of that and walk around, well, jog around with my new shoes, because I not wearing my Doc Martens anymore. Doc Martens are they're okay, but they don't, well, they're not very good running the car boot, especially when it's wet. They leak through. And I brought some hiking boots off Amazon for like 40 quid, something like that. back in February, and proper like decent hiking boots, and I'm gonna wear them. My Doc Martens took me 10 minutes to put on. I need to take about literally 1 minute per shoe. Literally took me about 10 minutes for both. And now I'm gonna wear those, and especially like most of the car boots over here are mud anyway, and grass and that. And now I'm just gonna go round and yeah, I may like go to car and go, I can't be bothered, but I'm trying to get into that focus zone and go, right. Like when you get to a store, you don't really have that long before you've got to move on, but you really want to scan, because what you need to do is up your knowledge. Like if you're watching another YouTuber or watching something online, or you go, oh, I think I've seen that in so and so's haul, or I've seen that on eBay. I think if I remember rightly, just do your research on items, not just your usuals like board games, toys, computer games, books. But do your research on other what I call antique type items and other types, because you will find something. I always say you get the jackpot at the car boot once or twice a year. I got it twice last year. Once was all those games, these type of games, older type games, for example, jackpot. And I can't remember what the other one was. And the mini jackpot, of course, was those sets of bowls I got consecutive weekends. So it's worth expanding your knowledge, whether you're belong to a group and they've shown something in that group, or you do your own research yourself and go, okay, what's the latest trends? What can I sort out with football cards? What clothing trends are there? Because you can get some decent stuff. Don't get me wrong. And that. Peter Edburn, yeah, new sub, Lillian Jeffries. Where do you send that though? Lillian Jeffries. Lillian Jeffries. That name rings a bell. Lillian. Let me know, Pete, because I think I got a message from a seller group or something earlier, and I just deleted it off because it's come before. I don't want to be on another group. Let me know and get the person to message me again, because I can't find it on either on Facebook or wherever he messaged me on, because that rings a bell, that name, Lillian Jeffries. So in a bit, what I'll do, I'll talk about the meetups in a sec. Got any comments about the eBay fees and them being either decent or a joke, or the meetups that happen in Eastbourne, Birmingham and Manchester? I'll talk about those individually. Let's go down the list. Evening, Sean, thanks for popping in. Lindsay now popped in. Welcome. Oh, I see. Okay, right. I've still got that fact, to be honest. Well, you just kind of reminded me to say that before I forget. Basically, I did say I was, going to go to one, but that all depends if I've got cash. Cut a long story short, last weekend I lost my bank card. Don't know where I lost it. God knows, but I lost it. So I had to go on the app, Lloyd's app, and cancel the card and order a new one, and it hasn't come yet. You can go into the bank and fill out a bloody long ass form and sort that out, but I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. And it depends if it comes, because it's got bank holiday weekend, so it might not come till next week, which is a pain in the bum. So I may not be able to get to a Carboots weekend if I don't have any cash. I've got the cash, don't get me wrong, like in the bank. I just can't withdraw it until I get my card. I don't have my card on my phone because I detest that, having cards and stuff lodged on your phone where you can. I don't like that sort of thing, but I'm not going to get into that. But I know what you mean, Kathy. Yeah, if I can get my bank card delivered by Saturday, I don't know if they will at the bank holiday weekend, then I can. If not, then I won't go out. But yeah, I'm hoping to go to quite a few different car boots this year. I've got other sourcing opportunities throughout, like book fairs and jumble sales and other places to source. but they'll be throughout the next few months. And but I'm having to save up as well for meetups. I did my pre-research the other night about meetups. Let's have a look. Down the chat. Got any questions? Put them inside chat. Let me have a drink. Oh, that's better. That's better, folks. Fair enough. Yeah, we had a bit of rain earlier, and I'm thinking, it's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow. So I'm like, will the ground at local car boot be dry enough to go? Because it's literally just, literally just what's the word? Soggy as hell. And the fact is, they've had a let's have a look. Home. They've had a fun fair on my local boot sale site. In front of the of the have to look through there. What am I doing? So I'm just gonna go through one thing. If I can find it on here. Basically, they've had a fun fair on my local car boots. Well, not on actually on the site, but on the front of the site. So where the cars park, it'll make all the ground muddy, pretty much. Home. Don't know about this thing. Oh, there we go. Well, I wanted groups. There we go. So what I wanted. There we go. Trying to find something here. Is it still on there? It says connected Virgin Media. That the other one. So I'm trying to find the other side. There we go. But basically on the local fun fair, I think it's Jay Davis or something like that. One of the rides, a couple of people fell off the ride because they didn't check the ride properly, and that ride has been stopped. I can't see it on there, but I've seen it online. But basically, if it chews it up, it chews it up. Nothing can do about it. Maybe that does or not. But yeah, I know what you mean about that. I know where is Richard. Oh Jesus, living up north at 1 a.m. Jesus, back home, driving up north again to peak. Oh Jesus. Well, good luck caving with the lads. Hope you do some videos. Try and see those soon. I hope you keep up your eBay videos going around car boots and that. Be good. Good luck, mate. Take care, Rich. Oh, right. Okay, I just see that. Lillian, okay. A lovely lady. Nothing better for wearing a car boot and flip flops coupled with tight. Basically, you can imagine discounts you get if you look like flipping hell. No, it's like when the ladies come round, they wearing high heels on a car boot, literally falling arse over leg. Literally, it happens a lot around boot sales my way. Ah, Lillian, okay. I mean, I was asking TMT about crap. Beckenham, Kent, and told me you're near me. Yeah, not far. Let's have a look. How far? Beckenham and Kent. BUCK. Yeah, that's how you spell it. BCKENHAM. You're not too far yet. Message me again via my Instagram or my Facebook page, Lillian, and I'll help you about the boot fairs. I'm not that far realistically away. Give you a few pointers here and there. Just send me a message and I'll help you out. Oh, there we go. So Boots said in years, fair enough. Pete, hello, local legend. Booting this weekend, folks. No, hopefully they're on this weekend, Pete. And if you're down, you know where I should be there. Well, I'm hoping to be there. Fingers crossed. As you might have heard, I ain't got no cash, so because I lost my bank cards. But say no more about that. But if I am, I should be there. Or not, I'll be at some point. We shall see. But hopefully, if you do go and I don't go and get good stuff, I'll see your video. Hi, Sophie. Thanks for popping in, Sophie. Thought you were going live at 7 o'clock. But obviously, yeah, something else happened. Fair enough. Hope you're well, Sophie. And you're doing your challenge, getting money to go abroad for a wedding and go travelling. Nice from Friday. Be good for the boot. Oh, okay. Wicked, Sean. Wicked. But over here, it's been raining a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow. So I don't know about if the ground's firming enough, because most of them are on grass anyway. The grass. Oh, I'm near down the end. Oh, you're not on Instagram or Facebook. Oh, okay. Don't know then how we're going to do it then. Because I don't want to say about boot sales in this chat. As a retailer knows, you've got to keep a lot of those stum. But I'm sorry if you're not. Well, maybe Monkey Thrifter could message me, and I'll send him a little list and about Carboots you can go to, because you said that on there, Lillian. Yeah, I'm near. Yeah, depends if you drive. If you do drive, just let Monkey Thrifter know, or whoever. To say like if you drive or not, and let me know, because there's some good ones if you do drive, and if not, then okay, just let me know. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm so far out of the reach of a lot of things these days. Fair enough. Always happy to go back on as a return subscriber of yours. Go back on you live as I was your first subscriber, first reseller to do your lives. Right. Okay, let's get back into meetups. Yes. Boom. So, there was a meetup in January in Hitchin. Nick and Andrea organised. It went swimmingly, literally. Who doesn't want to go out, what I call on the piss with Andrew, monumental? Who literally, that's like one of a lifetime opportunity to go and go clubbing with. Literally, we're in 3 different clubs. Literally, oh great. Things I remember, things I don't, but it was great. Literally, all the pictures on my and Andrew's Facebook, dancing in one of the bars, downstairs with DJ and ladies. That was great. Anyway, I can't beat that. But that was great. Because there was about 30, 40 people went to Hitchin. I didn't get around to seeing all of them. So I started off a Saturday with a bit of an hangover. Well, a little bit. And I was like, oh, because I didn't get up till like 11:30. Oh. Then drinking quite a lot of a day. Well, mainly on cider, I suppose. Yeah. And then there was the Chester meetup a few weeks back. A few people went to that. So there's meetups that happen throughout the year that people do organise. So the first meetup that's been organised, I can't show you via the Instagram on the PC because I've no idea what my Instagram password is. I think I wrote it down somewhere, but where I wrote it down, I don't know. I always use the app. But I've got a picture of it here. It's a Manchester meetup. Organised by Emma Reselling Adventures on on Instagram. Excuse me. That's on the 20th of May, 12 noon. So, exciting announcement. We're hosting a reseller meetup in Manchester. Details are above. If you're in Manchester and or nearby or want to go to the meetup, 20th of May, hosting it in the 7-star city centre Printworks or whatever it is. Chat, drink. Says there. All welcome. If you message Emma Reselling Adventures on Instagram, this lady, about the Manchester meetup, that lady there. If you want to go to Manchester, because obviously I won't be there because I'll be saving up for the next one for Eastbourne and maybe Birmingham as such, the meetup in Birmingham. So that's the Manchester meetup, 20th of May at 12 noon. So good. Pop over on Instagram to Emma Reseller Adventure on Instagram for that one. And then you've got the Birmingham one. Actually, no, can't think of it. You've got Eastbourne. Yeah. Eastbourne one is on the 24th of June. That's what I'm saving up for. And because I went last year, it's really good. 24th of June, reseller meetup, Eastbourne. Flourish and you on Instagram. So this lady, if you want to go, do give her a tinkle. If you want to go any questions about it, Flourish and you. There we go. She's got a picture of her. And obviously, you can work out who it is, the lady in the picture. So yeah. So hopefully get back there because if you haven't seen my previous one, I did the charity shop run, did the hotel room tour, and I did the getting to Eastbourne last year. Was 10th of June, 10th of July. It was absolutely really warm. Here it's about 34 degrees. Back down there, it's about 27, 25, 27 because it's by the coast. Where Eastbourne is, it's by the coast. Literally proper southeast. And it was brilliant. There wasn't many people who went, but it was brilliant. I know there's a lot of people who say they can't make it, but hopefully there's a few others. Like reselling Polly went, Sarah resells, obviously Flourish and you lives down there, and others who went. I say basically it was a out of my comfort zone because A, I've never been to Eastbourne before, and B, I'd never met many of the people who went, and mainly their clothing. But I had a great time, and hopefully more people come and we do some bigger stuff, especially in the evenings, because you need a good evening as well after the meetup, and if you go out, I don't know, to a pub or clubbing or something that's open later. So I'm hoping for that. Let me go onto the share screen, share the entire screen this time. So I did last time. Hello, we're back. Righto, Sean. Well, I did see that, yeah. Okay, right, let's go down the list. Nothing done. Hi, Thrifty Jaw, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. And Pete popped in there as well a little while earlier and said that even though as well. But with regarding meetups, as I say, I'll come out there a sec. I'll put it in a sec. If regarding meetups, like you've got to work out if A, you live nearby. B, if you don't, how expensive is it going to be for the train fares? Can you get a hotel nearby? Is that cheap? And literally, can you make it if you've got kids and that? And what's going to happen? And can you really afford it compared to going away for a weekend or like Friday to I don't know, Sunday or Thursday to a Sunday? and like literally you have to basically ban funds. So I have to actually do it because it can cost quite a lot. Literally like the Premier Inn in Eastbourne, Premier Inn in Hitchens around about 180 odd something. Or was it 70? No, it's basically quite cheap. And the Eastbourne one was like 300, 350, 400. It's like, sod that. You can get lost, not per night, for the whole week. I thought, sod that. And the fact is, like, I say I need to do a little bit more research. I'll probably try and book the hotel in probably, I would reckon, middle of May or something. If I can get a double room in the hotel I stayed at last time, then now I'll be laughing because the single rooms are literally dog shit. Let's get back into it. I was gonna sort that out. Present entire screen there. Okay, cool. So what we've got is I'll put it there for a sec. Eastbourne, if you don't know, is right down here where the red marker is. I've put right down there. Worthing, Chichester, Portsmouth, Hampton, Brighton, New Haven, Hastings. Not far off Dover because Dover's just over there. And this is the hotel that I stayed at last time. The Atherton Hotel or Atherton. It wasn't really that bad, I suppose. But I got a single. That's one of the doubles. I'm hoping to. Well, it'd be probably a little bit better than that, I suppose. It's one of those like 3.5 star hotels. It's proper right near the beach, and down by the end of that pier is a cracking bar. Literally, absolutely brilliant bar. I could stay all year round. But what I will say with the meetup in East, like going to Eastbourne, it's good on a nice day, on a really nice warm day, and it's like, but most seaside towns and places, especially when you go abroad, like if you go to Fuengirola in Spain or some places like the coast in Greece and that, they shut up shop in the winter period, and it's depressing as hell, depressing as fuck, literally. In these places, a bit like Eastbourne would be, but it was absolutely bang on. You can get bus rides, open top bus. It's brilliant. There's a lot I would like to do there because I'm maybe thinking about going down on a Thursday, do a bit more to the Sunday, and they serve beer in there for a certain time. I didn't get one, but yeah, apparently they do. A nice little stone up beach, and it's not a bad place. It was decent. That's basically near enough a room I had before. Oh, it was disgusting. Only reason because it was about 50 fucking degrees in there. I was literally bollocked naked, like sleeping. Well, I don't weird about that, but if you hear me moaning on my videos, oh, it was so hot. The windows were really hard to pull up, but I couldn't afford the Premier Inn. No way, not like that. Not like the Hitchin one, which was very, very a lot cheaper. A nice little place, yeah. So I'm hoping to actually do something decent in there because it's not far from anywhere, and you decent there and venues and that. They didn't have anything on when I was there, and people would set up a drink and you get brekkie, but I just went out for brekkie. You know what I mean? You need something a little bigger, I suppose. That's a bit bigger, I suppose. But anyway, that is the hotel. I'm hoping to stay in done around the 24th of So that's the 24th of June. So maybe 22nd to 25th, 23rd to 25th. But it's a nice meetup. And they're staying firstly at the Duke of Devonshire. I think first, because that's one that's got 2 floors right next to all the charity shops. Bloody I didn't realise it's a town of so many charity shops. So Duke of Devonshire is here. If you crack up, is this the one that's, or was it the other one, Cornfield Grange? No, is this one? You got right to the top, got 2 floors, and it ain't really that bad a place. It's not the biggest, and then they usually move off elsewhere. It was a good meetup. Don't get me wrong. It didn't do a lot in the evenings. I'm used to going to meetups where everyone just basically he's on it and chatting and on it, and you do stuff in the evenings, and you go out drinking, and you go out and meet people, and you do something like, you know what I mean, go bite to eat and stuff. But it's a nice place. And then they're hoping to go to the Cornfield Grange, which is what I call a proper Weatherspoons proper. And it's basically like when on Friday and Saturdays where the youth go for a few drinks, like I used to do around my local. We've got a back end there, and they used to go out and literally it's massive. Pretty much. Let's go back to there, and then here are the charity shops. 1, 2, Scope, British Heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think personally, I got around 9 of them. It takes so long to do. I missed out these ones because if you think about it, it doesn't seem that far. It's about a 20-minute walk up there. When you got heavy luggage and drag it down to the hotel room, it's a right sod. But it's pretty simple for me to get to Eastbourne anyway from where I am. I stopped sharing because I don't want to share my address. From if you have a look about that, Epsom to Eastbourne Station, it's around about 2 hours or so. Try that one. No, you want to go back. Leave. No, I don't leave now. No. Options. Train. Let's go by train. Close that. No, I don't leave now. Depart at. That's fine. Depart. Try Friday. Oh, you want to whack? I'm just going down about 7:30ish. No, not that one. That's the one I want. Yeah, Epsom to. You can go to Epsom to London Bridge and then to Eastbourne, or you can go to Clapham Junction, literally, and go down that way. But what I probably will do actually, because Clapham Junction to Bournemouth is one train. I'll probably just hit Epsom to London Bridge. And then walk about a minute London Bridge, an hour and 24 minutes, 13 stops to Eastbourne. So it's pretty simple. Because the last time I went via like Gatwick and that. It was right sod to get to, but it's a simple place to get to, realistically. But that's the Eastbourne meetup. Let me just see if any comments in the chat. And we'll talk about the Birmingham meetup in a sec. Got any questions in the side chat? Put them in. Where's my tea before it gets cold? Right, let's go back. Yeah, it's the same for me, like, especially Birmingham and Manchester and that, and the Chester one. And yeah, I couldn't get to Manchester, not near as it is. That's the 10th, no, 20th of May. And on the 20th of May, I've got something, fingers crossed, happening. Fingers crossed, touch wood. That's happening locally. And I'll hopefully be meeting a couple of other resellers. Something I did last year, but you'll have to find out on the just after the 20th, or if I put a picture up on Facebook or Instagram, because I'll do a video on that. And then if you want to find out which video it may well have been last year, have a look on all from my videos. because hopefully that's happening. It'll be great to go and meet them again, for like the fifth, sixth time. And that, and anyway, the Manchester meetup's too far away anyway, so can't do it. Manchester one is close to me. Not sure. I'm really well. Literally, Carla. No, many moons ago, back in the Stone Age. I went to the first meetup back in 2018. Right, you can see that all through my meetup on my videos, and I was nervous as hell. I didn't know what to think, really how to get to itching, what place going to be like, who's going to be nice, and I did my video in that. I think I went on the Saturday. I did my video, and then I went all through up, literally through like into the pub, like the Hitchin Weatherspoons, and I said, "Here's where my mates are," and what Carla said, literally, some on the lines of like saying what I said again, like, "Here are my mates are," and that's basically lovely. She was like, "Yeah," I was like, "Wow," and that sort of perked me up because everyone was nice. They introduced me to everyone, and we introduced. We had a good laugh and a few drinks. I got a bit drunk, but that's just nerves, isn't it? But yeah, it's basically do go. Just think about how you can get there. Are you going to stay there all day, or get a hotel room, or if you're going to live further away, can you get a lift from someone to keep the cost down? And if you got to get a train, how much it's going to cost you? And are the trains running? Have you got a decent hotel room? How much you're going to spend on drinks? And it's quite a lot of planning to work out. And that. Oh yeah, I was going to sort this out. Oh, when oh shit, I've got it on here, haven't I? Yeah. So basically, on my meetup playlist, we've got like Hitchin 1, 2 Hitchin, yeah, Hitchin 18, Hitchin 19. April 19 was Bristol. That was miles away. I don't know how I got there. Literally, I was just, I walked 20 minutes to get to the place from Filton. I think it was Filton. I could have got a lift, but I didn't want to bother Carlo on a meetup. And then the famous Bella Vita, Hitchin, Eastbourne, Hitchin last year. So I've been to, let's have a look. So I've been to Eastbourne, Hitchin last year, Hitchin 2021, Hitchin 2019, Hitchin 18. Yeah. So wait, Bristol, Hitchin 2000. Was that 17 or 18? No, that must have been 18. Yeah, 18. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 meetups, literally. Yeah, no, I've met many people over the years. That's right. If you're organising a meetup, please consider accessibility. Yeah, it's going to be accessible for some people, though, Kathy, but some people who you can't please everyone because you can't have a essential meetup. There isn't one because someone may live in Dover or someone may live like Derek in Scotland, too far away, and it's very tricky to get down this way, or in Birmingham or something. It's all do about cost. Or if you live in Wales and you want to get down to, I don't know, Manchester, or you want to get to Eastbourne, it's very tricky. And a lot of people are busy with varying things, so it's very hard too. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Oh, if we meant like, yeah, I see. If you're disabled and stuff. Well, it is what it is. People just book these things as it is. I'm not sure about the one. I think the ones in Eastbourne are. I know was the Cornfield Grange one. Let's have a look. In Eastbourne, DETHER Eastbourne, Cornfield Grange. Let's have a look quickly there, Kathy. I know what you mean now about Cornfield Grange is on one level and there's no step into it. You just have to open both doors. I don't think so anyway. Not I can see. But the other one, which is the London County, whereas there's no step to get into the place, there is also an upstairs. That's where they'll be staying, the upstairs area. And there is, I don't think there wouldn't be any lifts in there. So yeah, I know what you mean. It's tricky with the accessibility. If you're disabled and that. But I say I'm not organising it, so yeah, it's tricky on that particular way. But yeah, hi Michelle, thanks for popping in. You're well. Talking about things that I've sold recently to America, Michelle, if you didn't hear, I sold this shirt and it's going to Florida. This Denim and Flower Ricky Singh shirt, just for Michelle. If you can see that. Denim and Flower Ricky Singh shirt going to America. They paid like £23 extra to get it there. It's going to whereabouts in Florida. My mind goes blank where I said. Quickly, Florida. It's going to somewhere near Fort Lauderdale, in between Fort Lauderdale and Pompano Beach, somewhere around that, near Oakland Park. I always am a nosy sod when it comes to GSP orders. I love to know where people live. I just love it. And even some of the other orders thinking, where is that? Oh, I'm not a farm again. Oh, no. I sold one of the items to a pub in the UK. So near Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach. What have we got down here? Yeah, 20th of May. Which one I can't go to because I'm saving up for Eastbourne, and it's too far anyway. And I've possibly got things on that day with other resellers. 7 stars, yeah. 20th of May reseller meetup. I would show it on the PC, but I don't know what my Instagram password is. No idea. I wrote it down somewhere, but lost that. Right. Oh, what? Yeah, so I'll talk about in a second, bowl finds. I hope you do well when you go round your car boots and that for your whatever you said about the car boots, because you're doing a journey around the UK for the car boots. Hope you're well, James. Yeah, it's quite a few, yeah. Well, I don't know particularly, to be honest. There's a lot of people who want to. Brum Reseller is an absolute legend of a guy. Oh, he's an absolute cracking guy. I had conversations with him, even though he had a few. I've never known a legendary geezer. I've never known a legendary geezer literally have a few drinks and go from 0 to 60 in about 1 second by means sober to drunk. And then throughout the night, get less sober. Literally had about 3 or 4 pints, not even that. And it was a bit like, Wray, this is where we just last year from the bleeding toilets and that. And the fact is, over the night, he got less drunk. I was like, oh, Brum's going to have a drink. Where did he get it from? But no, he's a legend, though. Um, I'll have a look at that in a second, Monkey Drifter. Let me have a look. Um, well, well, I could drive up to these things, but I don't really fancy it because I, I'm one of these people who won't drink when I'm driving, which is a sensible thing to do. Well, of course it is. But I always fancy a pint. I always like to go up there and not worry about driving and stuff and having to think, am I going to get caught in traffic? Am I not? And am I going to break down or sod that? I'd rather go in it. Hook, mate. Going down hook. Well. That's the fear, anyway. As long as I've got cash, because as I said, I lost my bank card, so I might not be able to go. But I'll message you on Facebook, Pete, about Hook and all the rest of that, if you're going. Right, just going down the list. Oh, is that the one on 2021? Mandy. Yeah, that the 21 meetup in December. Because I didn't have any in 2022. That's right. Bristol was 2000. Yeah, 2019 Bristol was, yeah. I'm in London, but it's this weekend. I may find a boot to go to. Whereabouts in London? None of my boots, thank you very much. Oh, right. Wicked. Yeah, they always like that sort of stuff. Let's have a gander at the Birmingham meetup. Birmingham. Here we go. Brumley Seller and Michaela Harrison apparently is the host. So, 26th of August, 2023 at 1 o'clock, King's Heath. Can someone let me know about hotels? Because I was a bit pissed off. Like, where he's doing the meetup for Birmingham, the only hotel and places like that were either Central, which is miles and miles and miles away. You've got to get a taxi back. Or there is one half an hour walk, which is a bit of a shit. It's got 24-hour reception on it. But I need to work that out in some point in beginning of July for the meetup and that. King's Heath, Birmingham Reselling Network weekend. Well, you plan those bank holiday weekend. Think it's the weekend sourcing trip with networking meet. DJ and the karaoke. So basically, you're meeting up the Hare and Hounds in King's Heath, which I looked up. Not a bad place. Apparently, where UB40 had their first gig. The main event would be just up the road, up at a station pub, where apparently it's got a room to ourselves. That's what you need. If you're thinking about doing a meetup and you know that lots of people are going to go, you get a room, like literally hire a room in a pub. Instead of trying to squeeze a billion people into a tiny Weatherspoons like they're doing at Eastbourne. Don't get me wrong, fair enough. It's their decision to do it. I'm not going against it, but you know what I mean. And well, to be fair, in Hitchin, we just overtook Hitchin with the Weatherspoons there anyway. Easy, we took it over. That's us, because there's a lot of other groups who do go to these places. People who like friends that I'm with and different, like, see at Hitchin and see what you won't see at Eastbourne, but there'll be others. And it's free apparently. So I haven't seen a discussion really on that particular, but there's a few people that are interested. You can see Derek and others, and that James and others maybe, and up himself maybe as well, a few others, and seeing interested people and whatever else. And yeah, do message John some point if you want to go and you want to know about hotels, because I've got to do something about that and all, because about the hotels. But see what if I can go on the 26th of August this year. Log out of Facebook now, because that's the meetup's done. Well, nearly done. The said I'll leave that on there. Cool. Yeah, Brum one's on 26th of August. Brum Resellers organised. The Eastbourne one is on the 24th. That's the 24th of June. Right there, Pete. 24th of June this year. Which isn't that far from me. I was surprised last year that there was an Eastbourne meetup. It's a good meetup, don't get me wrong. There wasn't that many people who went that I knew. But you sort of chat to people and, yeah. As long as you've got something in common, like reselling, and that'd be all right. I'm hoping there'll be a few more people there. But if you go on Instagram, Emma Reseller Adventures, not Emma, sorry, that's for Manchester, but for Eastbourne, Flourish and You, on Instagram, and you'll see the amount of people said they can't go for varying reasons. Like what? But yeah, last year wasn't that many, considering other meetups I've been to previously over the years. 60 in Bristol 2019, 50 in the back end of 2019 in Hitchin. Literally, wow, it was great. Do screws a throat. I'm talking quite a lot. Oh, you're being East London. Yeah. Okay, Sophie. Fair enough. I've got Carboots I can go to in East London, but I'm probably going to land the local. No worries. Bill's Moonpacks popping in. Same date as Eastbourne. What's that? Because the no, there's no Eastbourne is the 24th of June, and the Manchester Reseller Meetup is the 20th of May. So you've got three. 20th of May and Birmingham meetup is the August, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah. There we go. Post that down there. Yeah, like here. Eastbourne meetup, 24th of June. Manchester meetup, 20th of May, and Birmingham, 26th of August. So it depends on. No worries, Kathy. Hope your cold gets better soon. Where you can go. So basically, long story short, can't make the Manchester meetup, too close, can't afford it. Plus, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, I'm meeting a couple of resellers for something I did last year, which you can see on my my YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Just go down last year and see if you can work it out what it was. That's on 20th, and then hopefully 24th of June I can go to the Eastbourne meetup. Eastbourne meetup and that. Yeah, no worries. It gets confusing because I was confused the other night when I learned about all the meetups. I'm like, that's another one that's come up. It's confused me completely. Yeah, and also with regards Birmingham, I don't know because there's no hotels nearby, and I'm not sure if I've got the cash for that. Realistically, it's about saving up. They're really good to go. Don't get me wrong. If you've got anxiety, then just talk to someone about meetups of the organisers, and they'll go through it with you. And there'll be someone there that you will definitely get on with a load of people. Literally, meetups, they're great. So yeah, if you can get to a meetup at some point this year, that'll be great. If not, then fair enough. I understand. This weekend for me, hopefully, touch wood, I get to a car boot. Don't know if I'll have any cash because I say I lost my cards last weekend, which is the right sod thing to do, but I have to wait for a new one to come through. Also, Video time, folks. Videos. I've edited a video. Bang on. A short video, but which I've released on my community post. I've got it scheduled for tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. And it's a short video that I did on Monday when it was really, 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 really lovely. And I thought, sod it, I'm going to do this video and sort that out. So check it out when it comes out tomorrow, April the 6th at 5:30 p.m. A prime time to get the video out. And then hopefully the weekend, possibly I'll get out. And then next weekend I've got some source opportunities and maybe other videos. If you want to talk to me about Instagram, about meetups and stuff, and on my Facebook page, let me know and just comment somewhere and I'll reply at some point. I think that's about it I've got to say about meetups. I did talk about the eBay fees, which I'll link in the description and comments below about the change to the eBay fees, UK eBay fees, and meetups and that. And then, yeah. So, hopefully you have a great rest of your week. And I say, if you want to message me on Facebook or Instagram about meetups or eBay fees or anything you want to message me about, then please do. I'll reply as soon as I can. And yeah, just have a great rest of your week. And I'll try and get a video out at some point soon. If I get to a car boot, I don't know. Just like, share, and subscribe. And also keep subscribed for more content on Peter Ray's Adventures. And I shall speak soon. Thanks everyone for popping through the live and commenting and stuff. Brilliant. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. See you later.